I've been feeling there's been quite a lot of tension this week, quite a lot of pent-up anger and frustration about school system. Now, I thought when Ariel first said about this, that I would be the one on a rant, because quite frankly, the British school system is in a shambles at the moment. However, I thought that as it's Wednesday, it's halfway through the week, we should take a moment to, we'll sit down with each other, we'll have a cup of tea, and wait for this all to blow over. Have a nice little chat, and see how things go. I go to what is called an academy. What is the difference between an academy and a school? Well, an academy is basically given all the money from the government and then has private investors as well. So if you think about this, think of it as a farm, right? A farm that produces essential food for the nation. It gets subsidised by the government, but the majority of the money comes from a private investor who then makes profit on that. That's my school. My school is essentially half private. Not private in the sense of, oh la did I have to pay. Private in the sense that private people run it and dictate sort of the whole idiocracy of it. So when I first picked my secondary school, I decided to go to St Aidan's. St Aidan's is quite a well-respected school in our city. It had a blue uniform, it was great, I liked it. Really loved it. So the first 3 years of my secondary school life, I went to St Aidan's, and I got good grades, really enjoyed it. I was in the top sort of 10 for most of my classes, which is quite good. And I enjoyed going to school, it was good. No one really looked forward to going to school, but I went and I enjoyed it. Then they merged the schools. That was a terrible idea. They merged us with another school in Carlisle. That was basically at the other end of the city. Two completely different types of people, two completely different mindsets on how to run a school. But they did it very badly. Within 2 months maybe, we were put in special measures, which is basically the government is now watching every single move you make. Should you fail in one of these subjects, the school will be clamped down on and beaten with a rubber mallet. So, what else happened? Well, as I say, we went to special measures, and I'll just link to you here. Just click that link, and you'll see exactly what happened. That was my school life for 2 years. Now, do you see why I wanted a cup of tea? So eventually when you finish your school at 16 here in the UK, you then have a choice to go to sixth form, which is essentially like a step between uni and school. You get these qualifications called A-levels, which you need to get into uni. So I thought, yeah, I want to go to uni, so I've got to go to sixth form. So I went, and we went to the old St Aidan's building, where it was currently building the new building, which you'll see here. And by the way, open plan classrooms do not work in any sense of any word. In any realm of existence, open plan classrooms are a ridiculous idea. If you want to learn in a lesson, you want quiet, you want to be able to be in a contained zone where it's purely for learning, and don't have screaming 12-year-olds running past, talking about how they're pregnant or drunk, or whatever it is they talk about nowadays. September to Christmas, I'd say it'd be 2010. From September 2010 to December 2010, it had to be the happiest school days of my life. It was absolutely brilliant. The school common room was amazing. I say amazing, it was there. Everyone would come in, even if they didn't have a lesson, they'd sit around, they'd chat, they'd do work. It was a good laugh. And it was really, because teachers and students there would mingle. And it was just basically 16, 17, 18 teachers. That was the age range, right? So there was no stupidity, there was no morons, there was nothing that could have gone wrong, really. Everyone was there to learn, there for a reason. Then the new building opened, and all the little children, and all the little morons came into the building, which, as I've said, is open plan, and evil, and despising. And every single moment in that building made you want to just run and scream. Yeah, So, Joe and Ariel, you have a lot of unresolved issues with that, which I assume will one day be resolved when you become super duper world famous and just swipe away at all the plebs and horrible people who have wronged you in the past. I myself have just got to a point now where basically I've got 7 weeks, 7 weeks until I finish sixth form and can hopefully go to uni. That to me is the only thing keeping me going. I've got deadlines on Tuesday, I've got deadlines at half term. Oh yeah, I'll talk to you a bit about our school system. No I won't, because it's going on for a bit longer. I feel like I haven't talked enough about the British system as a whole. I might do my own video on that someday. I'll do it on a weekend, that's what I'll do it then. So, thanks again for watching. I hope I've managed to restore a bit of calm to the channel. Everyone can relax, like I say, get a cup of tea, rail in if you've got the same emotions and pent up anger about school. I suggest a cup of tea. I've talked about unschooling, hopefully that was enough for you. And I'll do a video on my own channel about school in more detail. Link on my t-shirt. Anyway, and Raylin, I look forward to your video tomorrow. So, till then, thanks again for watching, and I've been Wednesday. Calming, soothing Wednesday. Thanks.